Yo guys, Drewsif here, and today I'm going to be telling the story of the first time and only time I've taken LSD. The reason I'm doing these first time series videos is because I actually don't take drugs anymore. I do medicinal marijuana. I really wanted to tell people sort of my bad experiences, some good experiences, but mainly the bad experiences, because I wanted to sort of make sure people don't make the same mistakes that I made. So also because me and my friends, we sort of acquired some 250 UG acid, which is some really strong. Like that's like 3 times stronger than street level. You shouldn't be doing 250 UGs on your first time. And we thought that it would just be like 4 people chilling in a room and you know, it'd be cool. It wasn't like that at all. There's like 3 or 4 of us at this time. We all go upstairs and the person who's got the acid turns up. So he starts like, you know, cutting them out and dealing them out, and I also was sort of helping deal them out. So not only was I doing 250 UGs myself, I was also touching them, which is not smart at all. It absorbs into your skin and that's bad. So I don't know how much I probably did that night. I probably did in total about 500 UGs. 400, 500, which is a lot for your first time. So I take the tab and I get a bit distracted and I decided to roll a joint. I ground up the weed, I got it on a table and I was about to roll it up, and boom! My vision just goes super wide. I'm seeing in fisheye mode. I could see the whole room. At this point I'm sort of unable to roll the joint, so my buddy goes out for me, rolls it up, we smoke. I have to come back in so I can pee. So I go to the bathroom. I'm sort of a bit wobbly at this point, so I decided to sit down instead of standing up to pee. This is where like I'm sat there and suddenly my legs just sort of disappeared completely. Like I had no legs. I've already finished peeing, so I go to stand up and I just sort of go. And I got kind of lucky at this point, because obviously somebody heard me hit the ground, and then they came in through the door behind me, and you know, they were like, "Oh, Drew, what's happening?" They picked me up. I get up and I'm like, dude, I just started tripping so hard while I was sat on the toilet. So that was pretty embarrassing. I'm really glad I wasn't having a shit. I go downstairs, and this is where it goes really bad. I go downstairs, and all I see on the floor is some red juice, some kitchen roll, and some hair. So the automatic thing my brain thinks of while I'm tripping balls is somebody has died. Somebody has fucking died. That red juice on the floor is blood. That kitchen roll is there to stop the bleeding, and the hair is because somebody got their hair ripped out. That's not something you want to be seeing while you're tripping. On top of that, the same friend who came up and picked me up off the floor, I guess because he wasn't on it, he wasn't tripping or anything, he came straight up to me and did the worst thing you could possibly do to somebody while they're tripping. Like, the worst thing. Came straight up to me, grabbed my head, and went, "Ah! What the fuck? Who does that?" At this point, since I've seen the blood, my vision's just completely ripped. Like the whole thing is just sort of sight a red tin. And because I'm there with someone screaming at my face thinking somebody's died, I think that I have killed somebody. I thought I had killed someone. So I grabbed the door, ran out, and there's like, it was like a 7-foot fence. And I was so enhanced, and I ran and I bolted, I kicked off the thing, didn't even touch the fence, just did like a step off the fence and bolted over. And then somebody came out and got me from outside the road so I didn't get hit by a car or something, which I guess is probably good. Obviously I'm still like super freaked, so as soon as I get back inside, I go upstairs into my friend's parents' room, and I guess nobody sort of knew where I was because nobody was in the parents' room. It was just me by myself. At this point my vision just goes like black, like everything is black except for the bed and the window ledge in the distance. So I'm just sat on a bed with fucking nothing around me. Like, I thought that the whole universe had disappeared and I was falling through a void just on the bed. And I actually started screaming at this point, not because I was scared, but I was lying on the bed and I almost thought I was going blind. So my vision just sort of starts, you know, going slowly, black and black and black. And as soon as it's like almost all black, I screamed and I went, "Ah!" And then the whole, like, as I screamed, the thing opened. So I was like, "Ah!" And then my vision was back. And then I wouldn't scream, and then it went all the way down. And then I kept on doing it to the point where it was like all the way on the brim. And then I just screamed a little bit more, and then it popped, and then I had my vision again. This is where I don't even understand how this happened. I'm lying on the bed, and my whole vision goes away. I can't see anything. And all I think is that, like, the whole world has a staircase that goes all the way around the edge. And I was sat there, and there was this big voice talking to me saying, "You killed somebody. Murder is the worst thing you could ever do in your life. Ah!" And it was like, "You have to walk all the way around the staircase, all the way around the whole world, and then you'll see how bad murder is." And like, I'm going around the whole thing, there's like, it's like I'm in hell, like fire on the edge of the staircase, I can't stop, I can't get off the staircase, like, it's horrible. And I make it all the way around the whole world. And then there's like a couple more steps left, I'm like, yes, yes, yes! I get to the top step, and then the voice laughs and it goes, "Ha ha 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 ha! You thought that was it? That's nothing!" And then it like, I fucking had to do it like 4 times. Like, this felt like an eternity in my mind. Like, it didn't feel like the time frame it was. And then eventually on the last time, I'm there. I'm climbing up these stairs, and I finally make it. I make it up onto the top stair, and my whole vision goes white. I can see ever so slightly, it's just this really bright light. And I think, what is this? Is this the purpose of my existence? Is this what it is? And then a weed leaf just fucking comes into my vision in this, like, this bright white light. And then my whole life made sense. I was born for weed. And then the same thing happens again. I'm there and I'm like, yes, I've done it, I've done it. I'm slipping off the edge of the bed and I'm like, oh. I'm sat here, I'm lying on the floor, and I see a light, I see a crack of light come from the door. And I see my friend fucking Harry up there, and I get up. Oh, Harry, can I come out now? And that right there is the story of the first and only time I ever took LSD, ever the acid LSD thing. I personally probably would not do it again. If you're thinking of trying LSD or anything else, keep this in mind, that you don't get in the same situation I was in. Like, it was supposed to be 4 people just chilling, and people turned up thinking it was a party, someone freaked me the fuck out. I ended up being by myself, and it was really bad. So basically, don't do that, and you should be good. That's it from me. If you liked the video, subscribe. I don't really just want to make loads of drug videos in a row. I really just wanted to do this video because I've been thinking of doing it for so long. But there we go. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe and whatnot, comment some funny shit. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram and whatnot.